All right, now let's take a look at how we can get paid with an ARIIX business. The ARIIX patent pending compensation plan is also known as Activ8. It is a multi-line compensation plan and is one of the highest paying compensation plans in the industry. Now first, we'll need to have a business. To get one, there are two steps. Step one, you will have to get a membership known as the BOSS or Business Orientation System. It includes all the basic training materials you need to learn how to build this business and is personally developed by our one and only master distributor, Professor Tim Sales. The cost will be a one-time $30 fee. With that, you will get a business represented by a blue circle known as an income position. Below, you'll notice there's two yellow lines. If you're not familiar with this line of work, each line represents a different market or a different customer base you can build your business under. I will explain more of how that works in a second. Step two is you got to try out some products by selecting a startup package. If you have a business, it kind of doesn't make sense that you're marketing and promoting products and services that you're not willing to use yourself, right? So there are three entry levels. There's a 200-point level, there's a 500-point level, and there's a 1,000-point level. Every product in our company is represented by a point value. And the reason why is we do business in so many countries, points are easy to track and it's easily converted into different currencies. 200 points is around US $300. 500 points is around $700 and 1,000 points is around $1,250. What's the difference between these three options? Well, the bigger point packages obviously contains a lot more products for you to use, try out, or even retail. In addition, there is something known as a 2X membership. This is completely optional, but in my opinion, if you want a serious business, it's a no-brainer to get it. If you're a 2X member, all products you buy from your business get double the discounts, meaning 30% off retail price on all your orders for life. Any bonuses you earn in the business, you earn double. So you make more and you save more. Now, how do you get a 2X membership? Well, if you get started with the 500 or 1,000 point levels, the 2X membership's already included. However, if you choose to start with the minimum option, to get the 2X membership, you can either purchase it with a one-time $150 fee, or you can simply upgrade to either the 500 or 1,000 point level anytime in the future, simply by purchasing the difference in products. Now, with that said, what are other differences? Well, one of the most important differences is that the larger packages gives you a higher income potential. If you look at the images on the right, the P stands for power line and the $ stands for a pay line. Every pay line can pay you up to $180,000 a year in residual income. So as the smallest option gives you one pay line, second option gives you two, and the third option gives you three. So therefore, a lot of people that want a lot higher income potential in this business would start with the larger package. So it is my recommendation for you to invest in a startup packages that fits your financial goals. Now, let's take a look at three types of customers. First, there's retail customers. These are people that want to buy a product from you one time, just maybe to try out. The second type of customers are preferred customers. These are loyal customers that want to order products from ARIIX every single month. These customers cannot make any money. Lastly, we have members and representatives. Tim Sales and myself are considered representatives. We are customers, but we also have the ability to refer and get other customers, meaning we can do business with ARIIX and make money by marketing ARIIX's products and services. So let's take a look at how that works. So let's say you refer Joe into the business and Joe sponsors Amy, Amy sponsors Lisa, Lisa sponsors Jack, and Jack this week does 1,000 points in product sales. What happens then is every single person above Jack also gets those 1,000 points, no matter how many levels deep. It could be 1,000 levels deep. Every single point will always go up to everyone on top on that same line. So do you see now everyone above Jack, including myself, will have the financial incentive to personally help Jack grow his business? Because the larger his business grows, the more points each one of us also get on our line number one. The reason why this is extremely important to understand is because rarely will you find another business where other people have an invested interest in your success. For instance, if you own a restaurant, Do you think other people in your neighborhood who also own restaurants want you to have a lot of customers? What about in your workplace? Do you see any other coworkers wanting you to get a promotion before they do? Or let's say you're in real estate. Do you think other real estate agents in your neighborhood have an invested interest in you selling a lot of houses? So in this case, if Joe, Amy, Lisa, and Jack, but they still all want to help each other out because together everyone achieves more. So with this ARIIX business, you are in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself. And that's what makes this an amazing business if you choose to work it. Now, let's take a look. What happens then if Jack, Lisa, Amy, and Joe each does 1,000 points in sales? Then you have a total of 4,000 points on your line number 1. And let's say on your line number 2, the same week you have Jane and Tom, and they all do 1,000 points each. Then you have a total of 2,000 points accumulated. Keep in mind, every single person can really come from any country ARIIX can do business in, which means you have an international business by default. So how do we pay you base commissions? Well, every single week ARIIX will look at all your points. The line that has the most points we'll call your power line, and all the other lines that have less points we'll call your pay line. So let's just say week number 1 we have a total of 4,000 points on your power and 2,000 points on your pay. Well, then you'll get paid a total of 15% of whatever is on your pay line this week, which comes out to be $300. After you get paid out of that 2,000 points, they will match it with the power line and deduct the 2,000 from both sides, meaning you'll have a total of 2,000 carried over for week number 2 and 0 on your pay line. What are carryover points? All that means is when your second week begins, before you do any business, you start off with those 2,000 points. And let's say you have no new business coming in from your power line, but 2,000 new points coming in from your pay line, then you earn another 15% off your pay line, which gives you another $300. So to stay active and qualify for base commissions each month, all you need to do is purchase 100 points, which is about US $135 each month in your auto delivery order. And anything you buy beyond 100 points will be auto balanced, meaning all those extra points will be automatically placed on your pay line to give you the biggest possible check each week. In my opinion, this is definitely not hard to do. Imagine any other business you want to start. How much will your startup cost be? How about every single month your overhead costs? Don't you have to hire employees, buy inventory, buy equipment and supplies, pay for the rent, the utilities? I mean, the list goes on and on. Here, ARIIX really does all the heavy lifting for you. To just maintain your business, all you got to do is redirect money from whatever you're currently spending, maybe at the supermarket, into your own business. For instance, instead of buying coffee from the local coffee shop, get some Rejuvenex. Instead of buying water and drinks from the supermarket, you can invest in a Purity. Instead of eating out as much at the fast food joint, at the restaurants, save your money, get yourself some Pure Nourish. It makes a great snack, great breakfast, and you're going to get healthy or maybe lose some weight. So in a sense, how ARIIX has designed a business is if you're willing to invest in your own health, you have your own business. It can't get any easier than that. So as you grow your business, what happens then if the pay line exceeds the power line? In this example, let's say in week number 2, you only have 2,000 points on your power line, but there's 6,000 points coming in on your pay line. In this case, the power and pay line simply flips, and your base commission is 15% of the new pay line. So in short, power line and pay lines can always change depending on your business, but your base commission is always 15% of your pay line. It's that simple. Now, let's take a look at another question. What happens if I join the business but I cannot start building it from the beginning? Or let's say later on I have to take a 6-month break from the business, whatever the reason may be. Well, as long as you're active in the business using at least 100 points of products on your auto delivery, you'll never lose any carryover points that can count towards your future paychecks. So in other words, if you're part of a growing team, rest assured that there should be business continuing to grow on your power line. And you can continue accumulating points up to 13,334 points per line. And when you are ready to build the business, then simply build business on your pay line and get paid. So it makes sense to get your position as soon as possible, because if you're part of a growing team, it is inevitable for a power line to grow beneath you, and you want to capitalize on that. The next step is for you to break even and generate positive cash flow. To achieve this, you simply sponsor 4 to 6 active members, and that's it. There's no time limit on when you can achieve this. So what this means is when you sponsor 4 people into the business and they use 100 points of products every month, you will earn something called a team lead bonus. And that, in combination with your base commissions, will give you over $135 of earnings to cover your monthly auto delivery, meaning you break even. After you achieve that, let's say you want to make even more passive income. Every week, ARIIX pays you commissions and bonuses from business you and your entire network generate through 1. Retail customers, 2. Preferred customers, 3. Enrollment product purchases from your new members and representatives, and lastly, auto delivery orders of all your members and representatives. So as you grow your network of members and representatives, then you should be getting more and more business. Keep in mind, everyone's different, so you might have some people producing 100 points a month, some people doing thousands of points a month. So it can really vary. But together, all of the points, month after month, week after week, will pay you that residual or passive income. So you may also be wondering, what if I decide to build a business with more than 2 lines? What are the benefits? Well, in this example, let's take a look at 4 lines. The first line will be known as the power line. All the other 3 will be called the pay line. Let's say you had a total of 8,000 points divided amongst these 4 lines. Well, then what happens is you get paid 15% per pay line, so that's a total of $900. Compare that with, let's say you had only 2 lines, but the same exact amount of sales volume of 8,000 points. Divided amongst 2 lines, it'll be 4,000 per line. 15% of the pay line here will yield you $600. So clearly, you can see you can actually make 50% more commissions just by having more lines. You will definitely have more leverage and can multiply your earnings with just 1 power line. So for a lot of us, it is a no-brainer to get started in your business with more than 2 lines. So let's say you continue growing your business, and on a particular week you get 13,334 points on both your power line and pay line, meaning you make $2,000. That is when you optimize your pay line. What happens then is you get 2 things. First, you unlock your second income position, and you can place it anywhere you want on that pay line. Any business that you continue to build under your second income position will not only pay that income position, but all the points will roll up to every single business above it, including your first income position. That means you'll have a very solid pay line, and that will allow you to generate even more residual income. The second thing that happens is it will also unlock another pay line. In short, there are no limits to the number of income positions and pay lines you can have in your ARIIX business. As long as you keep growing your business, you optimize different pay lines, then you will always be earning more income positions and pay lines, meaning that your ARIIX business has infinite income potential. So next here we see a chart that highlights all the leadership positions one can obtain. For instance, if you earn $25, you become a team lead. If you earn $100, you become a senior supervisor. If you earn $150, a manager. And it can go on and on and on. From vice president to officer to senior officer, president, CEO, chairperson, and so on. Every pay line maximum can pay you $2,000 per week. And if you want to earn more than $2,000 a week in base commissions, all you have to do is build more than 1 pay line. It's that simple. Now, one of the ranks I would like to talk about is director. I hope everyone that builds this business will aim for it, because once you earn $250, you also qualify for something known as the savings bonus. So every time I earn $250 or more, the company will give me an extra 15%, assuming I'm a 2X member, bonus up to $500 a week or $2,000 a month. So for example, let's say I make $1,000 this week in base commissions. Then the company will pay me an extra $150. This money will be put in a savings bank, and as this bank accumulates, as I keep making more and more money, I will get paid a lump sum when $10,000 is reached in the bank. After that, then I will get paid monthly with a luxury bonus. So the reason why ARIIX chooses to do this is to teach us good savings habits, because more than often, many people who have their own business will take every dollar they earn and spend it somewhere, so they have no savings left. In this case, with the bonus, we can develop sound financial habits and use our savings for whatever we choose, whether it's a down payment for a new car, luxury items, a vacation, or simply to pay off our debt. Lastly, I like to talk about the lifetime matching bonus. In my opinion, this is one of the most lucrative bonuses ARIIX has to offer. If you are interested to make 6 figures or more with an ARIIX business, this is the bonus you got to pay attention to. So let's say that's me. I sponsor 4 people, and these are considered my first generation or 1G. Then I earn something known as gold status. When I'm gold, I qualify for the matching bonus. And how it works is my first 3 generations in my network, I will earn 15, 10, and 5%. If you don't know what that means, people you sponsor are your first generation. Then people they sponsor is your second generation, and so on and so forth. So let's say if I sponsored Bob and I helped Bob make $1,000 this week, then ARIIX will pay me $150 in matching bonus as a reward for me helping my people make money. Let's say Bob sponsors Joe, and Joe I help make $1,000 as well. Then I'll get 10% matching bonus or $100 for helping Joe make money. Do you see how this works? Matching bonus ensures that everyone that comes into business are well supported and taken care of. What it truly rewards are for people that will actually take the time to train and coach people to become leaders in the business. See, in this industry, many compensation plans reward people that do a very good job recruiting or getting customers. However, in ARIIX, we believe it's not about quantity or how much one person can do, but it's about proper duplication. So matching bonus ensures that. As a matter of fact, even beyond these first 3 generations, matching bonus will also pay up to 7 generations of 5% each as you continue growing the business. Just to show you how significant matching bonus can be. If you take a look at this, you sponsor 4 people and they sponsor 4, and let's say your organization grows 4, 16, 64, all the way to 7th generation at 16,384. And let's say every single person on the 7th generation earns $100. 5% of that is $5 per person in matching bonus. Then what will happen is that is over $80,000 per month in just matching bonus. Now, of course, how many people are truly able to build an organization over 20,000 people? Because that type of business involves a lot of skills and leadership. Well, what if you get only 10% of it? If 90% fail, then that still means almost another $10,000 a month in matching bonus. And keep in mind, this is lifetime passive income, meaning that it will pay you month after month after month. So as long as you focus in training your people to become excellent leaders, then matching bonus will yet be another stream of income for you. And this is in addition to the base commissions and all the other bonuses that ARIIX has to offer. So in summary, building your ARIIX business involves 3 simple steps. Step 1, you sponsor your 4. That will give you the team lead bonus to break even and matching bonus, which is essentially a 25 to 35% pay raise for the rest of your life. Step 2, help at least 2 of those 4 people do the same exact thing. And step 3, you train those 2 people to duplicate steps number 1 and 2. So as your business and base commissions continue to grow, you will advance in leadership levels, and you'll also automatically qualify for more bonuses in your business. Some things I really like about ARIIX's compensation plan is there are no hidden tripwires or hoops you have to jump through. And there is no punishment if you don't truly and fully understand all the bells and whistles of our compensation plan. See, some companies, they have sales quotas or group volume requirements, or you have to do so much within a certain X number of months, or if you don't, then you don't get all the benefits. Well, we don't have any of that. In addition, we have full protection by the Members' Bill of Rights, meaning our businesses are truly protected from the company ever changing a compensation plan or even taking away our businesses unjustly.